Hello there, everybody, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. This is Beast Breaker, which is a pinball RPG. Yeah, you heard that correctly. This is a pinball RPG. Plays a little bit like Peggle, and of course any of the other Peggle variations that we've played this year. It feels like there were a lot of them. just a lot of them. But it's a really unique style of game. I played through a little bit of kind of the tutorial for it, and I'm excited to show you everything going on, so let's just hop right in, right? Let's just hop right in. There's some fun cinematics here to kind of explain the story at hand. So I will eventually talk, but I mean, really just enjoy this right now. Incoming transmission. One final time, I ask you to raise your sword. The beast outside your farm has cornered me. Without intervention, I may not survive. Please. At least they added a please at the end, right? So this is me. I am Skipper, the beautiful little mousy-doo, and he's got a sword. And immediately we're launched into the game, which is exciting. So this is kind of the tutorial. So this is the first big bad monster that we are going to fight. And I mean, from my knowledge, we're going to have a lot more big bad monsters here as time moves on. So this is Nestrax. That's our enemy. And he is a shard beast. So they have weak scales but sturdy cores. Okay. So we select an attack from the left, and obviously you're going to see that there's going to be more attacks we can choose in the future, but for right now we have a Desperate Strike. We also have 10 HP, and we have 2 actions, so this is the number of times we can use our abilities on a turn. So we have 2 actions for right now. I'm sure that number may change as we get upgrades and things like that. So Desperate Strike, on bounce, deal a damage. So, on our enemy, the goal is to bring the core of the enemy down to 0. It is currently at 4, so we gotta hit this sucker 4 times. But when we bounce, we bounce, dude. We bounce all over the frickin' place. So we have to figure this out. So we got rid of some of the kind of surrounding, and now the core is open here, and it takes several hits to destroy. These ones are scales. They can be destroyed with a single hit. Alright, we've learned. So we pick our Desperate Strike again, and then we just hope and pray that this is lined up properly. You could pull out a frickin' ruler, I guess. Dude, I think right about here. Oh, he's so good. Okay. So we hit him twice. That's ideal. I will hit end turn because I'm out of action. So now this guy gets mad, and he has an ability over here, which is grow, regrowth. So the number of scales the beast will regrow at the start of his turn, and you'll see that he regrew 2 since he has grow 2. And different enemies that you fight are going to have different abilities that they kind of utilize to make my life a living disaster. So we'll continue here. Let's try to do a little bounce straight up. That did not go well. That did not go well. Let's I think we should definitely try to hit the core and at least bring it to 0, or at least bring it to 1, right? And you may have noticed there's some stuff going in his, I don't know, is that anthrax? I don't really necessarily know what the hell this creature is. Oh, that is not where I wanted that to hit. Oh, I'm in no man's freaking land over here. This is immediately a little bit. How did I hit the inside of that dude? Okay. There we go. Hey, we killed him. We killed him, but at what cost? Right? Did I stop it? Stranger, are you safe? ... question mark. No one's here. Who sent that message? ... Should get Granny's sword back before... Uh-oh. Just kidding, it's actually alive. Okay, now we kind of saw that coming because we could see the 7 in there. But now's where the game gets interesting. Now we're also still in the tutorial, so it probably gets even more interesting later. This enemy can attack us. That is correct. So if we end up landing within his highlighted area, he is going to hit us for 2. And then his grow also went down. No, Skipper, it's Granny. Quick, widen your stance, balance the blade, now strike the core. Alright. Core marked with a plus is a vital core. Destroyed this vital core to slay the beast. Okay. So we know that we are, you know, in good shape. Let's get a bunch of good hits in there. Thank God we didn't land in the bottom. We're gonna take damage, right? Oh, dude, we're so good though. We're cracked. That went extraordinarily well. Okay. He's feeling good. I'm gonna tell you, it took me like 10 minutes to beat this guy in the off-camera tutorial that I did. So, I have improved. Skipper? Oh, she seems so pissed, dude. Someone was in trouble. Anyone with a lick of sense should have sought shelter at the first beast footfall. Only a fool run towards the danger. They called for help. ... Face palm. You've a good heart. We'll talk about my sword later. Right now we need to get our tails back to the farm before we risk a rampage or... Uh-oh. It's a rampage. Change of plans, we're talking about the sword now. And you send me into another fight. So, this is where I ended before. So I'm excited to see what comes next. I knew everything up to this point, and then I went, you know what, I'm playing too much already. Stay nimble, make calculated strikes to prepare for a stronger attack. Beautiful. So this guy is hitting stuff. Okay, this ability generates charge. Okay, so our base strike, deal 1 damage on bounce, gain 1 charge on bounce. And then I'm assuming this guy requires 15 charge in order to use, but this pierces everything, and while inside a scale or core, deal a damage. Okay, that's interesting. This guy also has grow 6, and obviously the spots where he can hurt me are plentiful. So I'm gonna tell you, I think it's like a bad idea to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We may take damage here. We didn't, so I'm feeling okay. So do I have to destroy, I guess this is the question of the hour, do I have to destroy all of these? Or since this is the core, vital organs of the beast, do I just have to destroy that? I don't know, and I suppose that's something that we're gonna learn. So he attacked, he did not hit us because we were not inside of his realm. We could probably just avoid his realm, to be honest. And we now have Impale ready, which is exciting. So let's do it, and I'm gonna basically do this, because this could get really spicy, dude. We're gonna hit a lot of stuff as we impale that. And then we're right in the belly of the beast, which is an awesome spot for us to then just smack the living bejesus out of him. You know what? Oh! Yeah, okay, you got me. You got me. Fair enough. The farm's right in its path. Take out one of its cores to stop it. One of its cores? It's only got 1 core, dude. Beasts will rampage unless you stop them. Mouse over the rampage to find more. This is the number of turns that remain before the beast rampages. If he rampages, you lose the battle. Oh, that's spicy. That's spicy. So we legitimately gotta get this guy dead and out of the water here. Oh, thank God. Okay, okay. So we destroyed one of his cores. That distracted it. Destroying a core lowers the beast's growth rate too. Interesting. Oh, now we got RAM over here. Random access memory. Value that the rampage counter will reset to when you destroy a core. How interesting. Okay. Dude, this game like knows when to put the cutscenes in. I'm not clicking ahead. They just like time it. No rest for weary paws. Strike the vital core and end this now. Okay. I'm going to impale though. Actually, I'm not going to impale. I don't think we should. But what if I do something like this? Oh, that's objectively not what I wanted to do. But now he's going to turn around, and now we have, like, a really good setup here. Because I can just strike, and that's going to hit him twice. Get fricked. Okay. Now this, I like that. I like that. That went really well. We collected a bunch of shimmer and blossom. A beast has been broken and turned into a beautiful butterfly, and I'm living life. We have completed the tutorial. And I have no idea what comes next. It's an RPG, dude, not a roguelite. I think that's important to keep in mind. Even though it's these battle, kind of singular battle sequences that feel very roguelite-y, this is an RPG game. So we're going to be getting upgrades and crafting and all these things to kind of improve our stance as we go about the world. You see what comes of taking risks? That cousin of yours is a bad influence. Oh, that glittering. Oh, she's easily distracted, isn't she? I haven't seen moats like this since I was just a scrap of a thing. How did that beast keep them inside it when the rest of the magic was chased away? Oh, we're learning some lore, and Skipper's like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, lady. What the hell is a moat? I need to fire up the forge immediately. Oh, Granny's a badass, dude. You can tell. To fix something? No. To forge your new blade. Or perhaps, okay. I thought she was going to do kind of like a dramatic, you have to free everything kind of thing. So new weapon available, sword and shield. My least favorite Pokemon game. And this is our world. So we are in the hearth right now. I cannot click anything. Here's the kitchen. I cannot click anything. Here's the forge. I can click Granny. Okay. These moats come from inside the beast. I haven't seen their like for over a generation. See how they shine so much more than the faint flickers we get around the crops? I don't understand it. Still, waste not, want not, check your bag. Triple question, exclamation point. They've tangled into a spark already. Not surprised. Back before we'd find one almost every time we went out wandering, the magic was that plentiful. They were always worth gathering up because sparks need to be untangled. And if we help the magic flow again, here I'll show you what I mean. Okay, I'll craft. And we did get some of these blossoms and shimmers, so interesting. So now I can craft a dress from the blossom. Okay, unlock new armor, a sturdy stitch tunic, +5 max health, gain 1 damage when you damage this tile. Oh, this is sick. Dude, this is sick. So it's basically we're gonna have other tiles on the board that then impact our game, and we get those as upgrades. Oh, this is so good. Okay, super happy to see that. Now the moats are free to replenish the world, but they've left some of their power behind in this equipment. Okay, I'm gonna make a thing now. Unlocked new sword and shield, the Shell Cracker, and it has 4 abilities, dude. So on applies essence, on bounce, deal a damage, gain a charge. Okay, so that's the same as what we had. Apply cracked. Cracked cores take +2 damage. Okay. Defensive. Deal a damage, gain a block. Oh, how very interesting. Okay. And then shield bash consumes all block +5 steps for each block consumed. So you... Okay. So I guess that impacts how many bounces you can take, maybe? I'm not necessarily sure quite yet. The fire lit, the sparks crackling. It's like being back there again, forging a new blade. And watching a relative nearly get themselves killed. Granny, that seems a little dark. You said you saw a critter and thought they needed help? No, someone asked. Dude, okay, Skipper, you gotta chill, brother. You gotta chill. With this, one of those... What are those? They've started showing up the past few days. Looks like trouble to me. I've been locking them in the cellar. Dude, Granny's a psychopath. I don't know about her. Okay, so we can show our crafted stuff. Very cool. I don't know if I can like apply it or what. So she said she's been locking them in the cellar. So, I mean, look, I'm just gonna tell you right now. Interesting. It automatically saves our progress as well. Very good. So let's go in the cellar. And clearly... there's going to be stuff. A whole box full. Triple exclamation point. One still moving. Plan expedition. Okay, so this is probably where we plan our expedition. Okay, farmstead in danger. Time to put this new sword to the test. So this is our quest that we get to do. I'm in. You're grown now, and I'm well used to having warnings ignored, but I'll say it regardless. The world will always be filled with critters in trouble. I don't want you to be one of them. Even if magic might still be out there. ... He's pissed. Take the better sword at least. Okay. So, okay, interesting. So I can equip my my stuff. I can't fight without a complete weapon. So equip my sturdy tunic. +5 max health. Bonus action tile when we get it. I'm excited to see what that looks like. And then our sword and shield, we'll put in this big old funky thing. And we're obviously gonna get more stuff as time goes on. I'm interested to see if we can like swap parts out or how that works, but I think we'll figure that out as we go. So expedition has began, and we got a funky dude here. And I'm ready. A shard tusk crawler. Oh, he hitting everywhere. Rushing in heedlessly makes for a fool's fight. Tailor your attacks to the gear you've got. Okay. Your new armor has a special ability that modifies a piece of the beast. Okay. Gain an action when you damage this tile. They're randomly assigned to a beast scale at the start of your turn. So that's this scale right here. So is there a way for me to get to it? I guess is the best question. I'm going to tell you, I don't really see a good route to get to it. In fact, I think most of our pathing right here is kind of fricked. So I'm just going to lodge myself inside of here, and I nailed it anyway. But I have an extra action, so I'm not taking damage yet, which is good. Let's do... Oh, okay, you know what? We're down here now. That's okay. I don't need to do a defensive charge. This guy's attacking for 2. He's a level 4. Rampaging in 8 turns. But I'm going to tell you, I'm not too oh, son of a gun. I'm not too concerned about him rampaging. Just because we have... Use your shield. A defensive charge will prepare you to block incoming attacks. Okay, I got you. Sure, Granny. You know what? You want me to use the shield? That is probably a good sign anyway. We did not do anything correct there. What if I just lodge this sucker in here? Oh! Oh, he's cracked. Okay. That was fantastic. More motes scamper quick to gather them. Oh, so I gotta run into them too, which even adds... That's even more strategy to how we play this. Oh, it's so good, really. Okay, so I have 7 blocks somehow. I don't necessarily even know how I got 7 block. Oh, maybe probably from the defensive charge that I did prior. So is the what is the 80? What is the 80 in the top right? That I don't understand. This shield bash is up 135. So when you destroy a core, it will spawn motes. You have 3 turns to collect them before they disappear. Interesting. I wish I understood what this meant, but I'm just going to tell you, we're gonna send this in. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's the amount that you go around, or else I would have had a lot more success right there, I think. So I don't really know what these are necessarily about. Granny wants me to build up blocking power for defense, but could I channel it into a shield bash instead? I bet you can, you little stupid son of a gun. Okay, reset this sucker. Very good. We're still fine. Let's I'm gonna try to channel getting our extra action. Okay, yeah, that went about as horrible as possible, but I did block it, which is good. So I think that we should probably focus on patience pays off. If you spot flaws in the beast core, you'll do more damage with each blow. I think that it's important to try to do a defensive charge whenever possible. That said, I mean, that's easier said than done, right? Let's send me up here, because really we want to be on the backside of this dude. You know, we don't want to be anywhere near the front, because that's where he's attacking. he was right there in the front. Okay, shield bash is coming soon. We got to get some more charge, which we'll get. I wish that I could line up so we can like ride one of these scales right down and in. But let's launch you to here. I mean, that could have gone better. I'm gonna be honest. He's rampaging soon, man. We really have to we got to get some stuff going here, or else we're gonna have some problems. Let's just try to... I want to try to open up at least a little bit of a spot to attack this sucker. You know, I feel like that's one of our big issues is oh, that's bad. We block it though. Dude, I got 26 block. I mean, this dude kind of can't touch us. You know, call me MC Hammer. Let's try to shield bash. So consume all block plus 5 steps for each block consumed. So I guess the steps, it's the total length traveled, not necessarily number of number of bounces. That's an interesting way to handle this. So if you're close, you could bounce all over the place, which I think is, I mean, that's an important distinction to make. Yeah, because we're going all over the place because we're nearby. Okay, so that's pretty strong, actually. In fact, I would argue it's really strong. There's Rampage Reset, which is good, and we got some more stuff over here to snag. But this dude's almost dead. Let's try to collect these. Okay, I mean, we did collect some decent stuff, and then we'll do a little bit of shielding. His core is not in good shape. I'm gonna tell you, like we're looking kind of good in this situation. Let's I want to get smacked right into there. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. And then we'll send you right into there. That's going to be a core reset as well. Beautiful. And then his, like, main core, dude, is in bad shape. I mean, it's in really bad shape. We're going to hit him with one of these. I'm kind of in the camp of I want to collect as much stuff as I can. And this should probably kill him. Beautiful. Okay. So overall, I mean, that's a really easy enemy. The amount of block that we have, this dude hitting for 4 is a joke in a lot of ways, because we can get block so easily. So that's good. That's good to keep in mind. Sorry, I had to click out of the screen for a second. So that's one battle done. Kitchen is still vibing. Granny is here. We have some Placid Sparks. Okay. Thought it said Flaccid Spark for a second. I was confused. Tangle Spark. Okay, so we can make something here. So here's what I'm gonna say. I don't like that. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, so we got moats and sparks. I genuinely I don't know the freaking difference, but that's okay. New armor, bronze braid surcoat, plus 10 max health, bonus, gain 20 charge when you damage this tile. Interesting. So is the more action, dude, I'm gonna tell you, I think this is like significantly better. I think it's way better because you're effectively, hello? Who the hell are you? You're effectively being able to get your block out faster, which is good. You're not the one I expected to answer my message. You're the stranger you tried to help, yes. Tell your grandmother you met someone named Cinnabar, that they're a mail carrier of sorts, and that they bear missives from those in desperate need of who? Where are they? ... Eager, aren't you? There's a beast stalking a settlement at the furthest edge of Bramble Hollow. So now's the only question is, what do you plan to do about it? Alright, I'll tell you what I plan to do about it. I'm gonna go kick his ass. So plan an expedition. The Bridgeberry Rescue. Okay. Town at the edge of Bramble Hollow is being menaced by a beast with metallic scales. Okay, and we have, this is not new. This is my same I had, but we do have a new here. So I will, do that and depart. Okay, so we're going to the town. Oh, hello. Sap and Splinters, it's still heading due south. Those folks ought to evacuate right quick. Dude, I love the art of these guys, too. Whoa, you there, slow your cadaddle. Needlebeaks like this have mighty fine hearing. I've been tracking the trajectory of this one, and there's about to be big trouble, and I do mean big. I'll help. Help me warn the townfolk, you mean? Hey now, wait. Alright. Oh, dude, the background changed. And it's so pretty. Oh my. Oh, this dude's fricked. If you're really tangling with that beast, at least take some pick-me-ups. What do you got for me? Oh, let's go. A charge potion. Okay. Oh, I love... There's so many different interactions that you get in here. So our bonus charge tile is very easy to get. Your core is right here. And there's not a lot of non-destructible pieces, which is an interesting change from the last one. Now, 80 steps, man. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to show you something here that you probably were like, Tyler, you're a dumbass. Look at the paw prints. That's how many steps, right? So doing this big, long line is like There's like 20 steps, which is interesting. You definitely want to make sure that you keep that into account when you do these big long, like this is a huge open area, which then messes with how we do things. Talk about a pep in your step. Let's see what you can do with this. Oh my, he just keeps chucking them, huh? Okay, what is this? I just popped it. I have no idea what it is. Okay, you know what? I trust him. Oh, I have to end my turn. Oh, that's going to be unfortunate. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that I probably no longer get whatever I had. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, let's... yeah, I think we should do this. Also, this guy only attacks for 3, which again is like really not that bad. You can just block so much of this, man. I'm just gonna defensive charge again. And just kind of keep things nice and happy. He's gonna hit me, but that's okay. I have block for days right now, so we're chilling on that front. He does rampage in 4 turns. Which, I mean, that's definitely important to realize. Let's try to crack a little piece near his super core. Oh, dude, what a brilliant hit. I didn't even expect that. Okay, spot flaw. Apply cracked. Cracked cores take +2 damage. Oh, but that is... Oh, you got 25 steps for that. Okay. Well, we definitely have to keep that in mind because that... So that is, you want to do some damage to a very small little area. That's when you go for that. I don't know if I'm actually in this zone or not, but let's defensive charge. It's a terrible position, man. And I can't really afford to not just go in and hit here. We did manage to get a reset, which is nice. But we are also going to take damage again. We still, I mean, dude, we got like 30 plus block. I'm just so not concerned about a lot of these. So let's try to get crazy. I'm just gonna send myself in. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not really sure this went how I intended it to go, but that's fine. Let's start trying to. Well, I mean, we're breaking them a little bit. But ideally, we'd be able to do a little bit of damage. He keeps on resetting in spots that I don't want to. So I am going to actually charge up here. We should try to pick up, yeah, this shimmer. And I'm happy to do that. Then let's try to sneak inside of here. Honestly, I mean, that went fantastic. We put a ton of damage on him. Immediately regened, which is annoying, but that's life. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Just keep the pressure on this sucker right now, because he's getting kind of annoying with his damage dealing. This is just like a super cursed situation. Let's try to grab the shimmer. I missed it. Brilliant. Okay, end turn. He's gonna smack, but not smack me. Okay. Gotta keep your eye on the frickin' fact that we do need to keep this guy keep this guy humble. There we go. That's good. And I guess every time we kill a core, we also get crafting material. So there is some incentive to keep that going. We're also just like whittling him down to nothing, which is also good. Okay, we've opened up a slot. This is where you go big. This should hit twice. Okay, damn it. Definitely thought that would maybe hit twice, but that's okay. I like, I mean, this is not exactly fantastic either. It's gonna open up the slot to hit again. This is pretty good. Okay, we're ready. Big shield bash. Rampage reset. Okay, you're doing good damage. I'm out in the middle of no man's land with no shield. Okay, I mean, take your damage. That's fine. But dude, I think he's dead. I mean, we did a number to this dude. I will say, I haven't felt in danger at all yet. I am hoping the game gets a little bit harder because I just don't feel like there's any chance of me dying. But we're also on the 3rd enemy that we fought, so I'm not really all that concerned quite yet. We have leveled up a little bit. We gained a decent chunk of stuff. Cool, right? Cool. Wow, you're a real champ. Thank you. Well, blow me over with a breeze. Wording, you may be tiny, but talk about making a big impact. Come on. Come on, you knew this when you wrote this, that it could be taken out of context. Come on. The name's John Quill. Feel free to look me up if you ever find yourself in the hollow again. ... Unless it's finding yourself back out of the thicket afterwards that has you fretting. Maybe. I'd be happy to help with that, champ. After what you just did for those folks, it's the least I can do. Brilliant, so we have a friend. John Quill. Thanks for inviting me in, ma'am. That's real hospitable. Yes, well, seemed only right after what you did for Skipper. Aw, Skipper did the hard work himself, saving that settlement. A rescue worthy of the Whisker Smith twins. Just me and my grandchildren now, no need for a fuss. Wait, do you mean soak me in a stream? How did I not realize? This forge, that scar, your Thistle Whisker Smith. Oh, it's a real honor, ma'am. If there's anything I can do to lend a paw, say the word. I don't like Skipper out there alone, and we do have plenty of chores around the farm. I suppose there's room enough. You can stay for the moment. Alright, so we brought in a random-ass dude, and we discovered Bramble Hollow. Okay. We have a new companion, John Quill, and he's vibing, dude. He's vibing. Okay. Granny has something to say. These unsettling messages swooping about, I'd hoped this family was done being at the world's beck and call. Clearly that was wishful thinking. This is important. I thought so too once, and then I became an old lady. If we save the world, maybe just focus on saving one settlement at a time. I know your intentions are good, but my old sword may prove heavier than you think. Zooms in, ... Oh, and then this dude's back. So, that was her. Not what I expected from the stories. Then again, stories tend to change with the telling, don't they? So what do you think of her concerns? ... I suppose your actions speak louder than your words. Okay, who the hell is Cinnabar, and why is he a little bit of a real son of a gun? I can't craft crap. That's okay. We're still vibing. We could plan our next expedition, but I'm going to tell you, we're going to plan the next expedition next time. Thanks so much for watching. If you're enjoying this start of Beast Breaker, please be sure to let me know. You can pick up this game on the Epic Games Store right now, and also on the Nintendo Switch Store if you have a Switch. Really interesting stuff going on here. I'm super excited to see kind of where things keep going and evolving in this game, because the style is just is brilliant, and I'm loving it a lot. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.